Welcome to The Good Side, a half hour of positive, feel-good, smile-on-your-face stories that'll leave you inspired. They're told by a team of passionate journalists from local newsrooms all across the country. They found true love at the pool at their local YMCA. This bride and groom are taking the plunge on their special day, proving you can dive into love at any age. Plus, these campers fly high as they heal. Teen burn survivors build strength and build deep bonds at a place created just for them. And later, at 70 years old, he's pursuing his nursing degree. This heart transplant patient is following his heart's calling, made possible through a family's life-saving decision. The Good Side starts right now. Hey there, I'm Deborah Alfarone. Camp is a place to have fun and build memories. At a camp in Maryland, fast friends are made, and a lot of that has to do with a shared experience. The campers you're about to meet have found a place for their scars to truly heal.
We need all men on deck for this one. Oh!
Watching these teens free fall might make your stomach drop, but these fearless 14 to 16-year-olds have survived something far scarier, devastating burns.
It felt nice to be in the air.
And kind of free.
Mm-hmm.
And how often do we get to feel that?
Not very often.
Kaylee Twyman is one of about 40 teen burn survivors picked to attend a special week-long camp. They tour Washington, D.C., then end at Camp Wabana in Maryland for adventures like this ropes course.
So hi everyone, welcome to the Leap of Faith.
It's all part of the International Association of Firefighters' annual burn camp. David Rico Petroselli is the camp director.
We basically spent all day going up and down the mall and letting the kids see Smithsonian museums and not be rushed through them.
I got to see new places that I never saw before, and I got plenty of pictures. I met new friends. Just overall, it was amazing.
For many, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. For all, it's a week to let their guard down and just be free.
It's been nice to see like other people like me who have burns. Like my burns aren't visible, mine are on my back, but it's been nice to see like other kids, how they look like me, and like they've gone through the same experiences like I have, and we can relate with a lot of stuff like that really no one else can who hasn't been burned.
Each teen carries their own story. Some scars are visible, some aren't, but they all share one thing: resilience.
So what do you want people to know about you and maybe some of the other people here who've experienced burns?
That it's not the end of the world. You're still a human being, and to always keep pushing forward, no matter who tells you what, and just to be yourself.
Each camper attended with a counselor from their hometown burn camp. Emilio Montoya was once a camper, now he's a counselor.
I actually see myself in some of them. The best part about being a counselor to me is just trying to create that one memory for the kid to keep coming back.
The camp has been inviting campers and counselors for more than 40 years. From Michigan to Maine, from California to Canada, each day the teens learn lessons based on a theme, including teamwork, commitment, and integrity. They can teach us a lesson too.
We are all human. We're all the same. We've been through different things, but at the end of the day, we're all human, and we all have feelings, and we're okay. We're here. We're alive, and we're just trying to get through life.
The IAFF International Burn Camp is free to attend thanks to the donations from fire service-based burn foundations and other sponsors. And the campers are chosen from more than 50 regional burn camps across the U.S. and Canada. Now, we want you to meet a couple whose relationship really makes a splash. Yep, you can't get around that pun because they met in a pool. Now, when it was time to walk down the aisle, the bride didn't have to stress about finding that perfect dress. No. She just wore her swimsuit. And as the Good Side Steve Harris shows us, just like a solid dive, this relationship goes deep.
82-year-old Edward LaRue met 78-year-old Marlene Parsons in water aerobics class at the Maryville YMCA.
I liked him.
They had both lost their longtime spouses 6 years earlier.
We really didn't want to get married because we
Both
lost someone.
But after some playful splashing,
We splashed each other in the pool.
I took her on our first date December 5th, 23. And I asked her to marry me like August of that year. And she waited till this year to give me an answer.
that answer was yes. But where and when to tie the knot? Well, the aquatics director had a suggestion.
But I went up to them and I said, hey, you guys met in the pool. You should get married in the pool. And I can marry you because I have a minister license. And I didn't think they would take me seriously.
Ed and Marlene walked down the aisle and into the pool.
Well, this happened to Ed and Marlene. And so here we are.
For a wedding in the water.
Ed, do you take Marlene to be your lawfully wedded wife?
Taking the plunge in front of their friends and family. Oh, and of course, a lifeguard.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
The chlorinated ceremony included the bouquet toss and their first dance.
Only you can make all this world seem right.
There wasn't a dry eye, or any other body part for that matter, in the place.
That was great.
It was great, yeah.
The ceremony ended the way their relationship started, with a splash. So where are the newlyweds going to honeymoon? Well, if I had to guess, anywhere with a swimming pool.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Coming up next on The Good Side, they're not just warming up for marching band practice, they are learning the formation of a solid foundation.
This is something that not only is a stress reliever, it is an educational tool, it builds better people.
Step in line with this elementary school band that's about more than music. You're watching The Good Side. We'll be right back. Welcome back to The Good Side. Music can give us a sense of belonging and a way to fit in. Marching band takes it a step further. See what I did there? It builds discipline and provides the satisfaction of seeing hard work pay off. The Good Side's Amanda Perkowski shows us how a program at an Indiana elementary school puts students in step for a bright future.
Music.
It's just like a stress reliever. Like, you can play it when you're bored, when you're upset. I can, like, sometimes let out all my anger into blowing into the saxophone.
All reasons why Nooner Academy formed a band.
This is the first ever time with elementary marching band.
It's just been my dream to be in a band, and I guess it's coming true.
South Bend's Nooner Elementary School and Fine Arts Academy started its own marching band with a color guard earlier this year.
This is something that not only is a stress reliever, it is an educational tool. It builds better people.
The band director, Danielle Rausch, says being in the band is about more than just making music.
It's giving them something to work towards. Otherwise, they might find themselves somewhere less ideal.
Nooner Elementary is a Title I school, with about 64% of the students receiving free or reduced lunch. When kids stay for after-school activities like band, the school also provides dinner.
While other schools might be worried about making sure that their students are doing the right thing, that they're practicing and that their uniforms are spotless and straight on, we're just happy that they made it to school.
The band's progress is truly noteworthy.
Step 2. At one point, they didn't know what a set was. They didn't know what marking time was. They didn't know any of this.
We had to practice it in the room, and the more we practiced this stuff, we got the better.
And now they're like, oh, we're going to set 15, cool.
So try FB.
During practice, band members fine-tune the power of working together, and that teamwork resonates through their chant.
First, I say Dutch, 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 Dutch 4 times, and then I do this. Nooner Nights! When I did it in front of all the band people, that's when I know I was like, if I could do it in front of all of them, I think I could do it in front of some more people too.
The band took to the floor at John Adams High School for their debut performance.
I just love being on stage.
I love doing my job, being a color guard.
You had to train a lot for this, and just like that.
Now you're a pro.
Yeah.
The band's performance was music to the ears of family, teachers, and supporters.
It was very emotional. They've grown so much in the 3 years that I have been able to be an educator alongside them.
And the band has given them hope for other musical opportunities in the future.
I play the bass drum, and I hear that Purdue has the biggest one ever. Every time there would be a marching band, yeah, I would sign up 100%.
The lessons learned will stay with the students long after the final measure.
They are so adorable. Coming up on the good side, connection through creating. The hands shaping these mounds of clay have something to say. Patients with dementia are finding purpose and pride in a powerful project. You're watching The Good Side. We'll be right back. Welcome back to The Good Side. When you experience an illness or a tough diagnosis, it can often inspire us to make changes. Sometimes they're small, and sometimes they alter our entire path. The Good Side's Brian Mastry has the story of a retired mechanic who is truly following his heart's calling.
In the Midwest, motorcycle rides come with a shelf life.
I have no thoughts other than what's around my surroundings.
The control belongs to the change of seasons.
Nature, the noise, the sound, the motorcycle, the birds you can hear.
As Jerry Walters collides with the air he breathes, he knows how fragile life is.
I hadn't ridden for 2 years.
He retired as an auto mechanic.
I have my peace with God when I'm riding. That's where I make my peace.
And now works at Nebraska Medicine.
This is a left ventricle assist device.
If the heart gets out of rhythm, the device sends a high-energy shock to the system. That's why he quit riding his Harley for 2 years.
I got home one time on a motorcycle from work. Thank God I just pulled in the garage, put the kickstand on, started off, my ICD fired. Shocked me. An ICD shock would send me to the ground. I mean, had I been riding on a motorcycle 2 minutes earlier, I'd been going 50 miles an hour on the highway.
His first-hand knowledge led this patient to fill a gap.
Morning, Bob. My name is Jerry. I'm a mobility aide here at the hospital. I'd like to get you up to go for a walk.
Helping others navigate the medicine and mortality when your heart is nearing the end.
He takes the time to get to know them, to figure out what they're anxious about, and share his own experiences with them to help them, understand that there is another side.
The learning curve was about to skyrocket. He needed a new heart, and one soon became available.
When you have things happen to you, you make it a point to learn everything you can about it.
What went through your head when you got that call?
I cried. It's happiness, but then sadness knowing someone died in order for me to get it.
Transplant rules don't allow a patient to contact the donor's family for a year. Turns out the donor's family also wanted to meet Jerry.
Did you worry that every time you saw Jerry, you would think of your son?
The first time we met him, he was letting everybody listen to his heart, and I couldn't do it.
That's understandable. Tanya and Tim's son died in a crash in southern Iowa, August 2021. Brandon Hatfield was just 28. 3 days later, his heart beat inside Jerry.
I was third in line for the heart, believe it or not. It's the first individual had a fever, could not be operated on. Second individual refused it. And then it came to me. And I'm thinking, he crashed on a motorcycle, and did God intervene on this one?
Jerry Walters considers Brandon's family a part of his. For example, here's the joy from a niece and nephew of Brandon's visiting Omaha as they checked out the zoo.
What'd you think when you heard Jerry was going back to school?
Thought he was crazy.
If you make a cross-section of that.
Jerry Walters, who is 70, never stops learning.
Does it fill the field of view?
Yeah.
He enrolled in the nursing program at Metro Community College. In anatomy class, he's surrounded by youngsters.
They see somebody of my age coming in, and they probably wonder, what am I doing here?
Why did you want to be an RN?
Because I want to do that so I can get on the transplant coordination team to see the patients from the beginning.
In order to work the transplant floor, he needs to be a registered nurse.
So how old will you be when you're an RN?
72.
How does that sound?
Fine with me. 72 is just a number for me. I feel like I'm 50.
In a way, Brandon Hatfield, the original owner of the heart, is still riding.
Incredible. Sometimes you can share what you want to say without speaking a word. It could be the story of a memory or the expression of a feeling. The Good Side's Anthony Frera shows us how patients with dementia in Hawaii are finding connection with a little guidance.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
See, all these years we've been working on textures and holes and poking, and this is kind of culminating in this. Okay.
Suzanne Wang is not just an accomplished ceramic artist. She's a teacher.
The kind of work that I do here is more therapeutic with clay.
Her students at Hawaii Island Adult Care are living with dementia.
One of the biggest issues or things that they get depressed about is that they feel useless now. because their executive functioning is so impaired and they're not allowed to do much because it's not safe.
Their memories may be fading, but their hands can still create something beautiful. Wang found a way to keep them engaged and active through art.
Art is like a bridge into the past and into another dimension of feeling and intuition and creativity. Think of it as an exercise. We're going to make all these barnacles.
Hayak is the largest single adult day center in the entire state.
Kupuna can come to celebrate life every day. They can come and make friends. They can have a meal. They can enjoy different activities throughout the day.
One of those activities is Wang's ceramic class. Using molds and texture tools, the Kupuna learned to make small clay barnacles, each one unique, just like them.
And it didn't have to be perfect, but it was more, the process was more important than the outcome. So it was just a joy to make with them.
Each barnacle was a small part of a much larger creation, a nearly 6-foot niuhi, or tiger shark, that Wang designed from hundreds of ceramic pieces.
I just thought it would be very poignant to do something like the tiger shark because it's such an apex predator and our kupuna are so vulnerable. So kind of bridging those two themes together.
She calls it Niuhi Rising. The talented artists are now seeing the finished creation in person.
Yeah, who's that?
Some of them, they can't remember that they were the ones participating in this special project.
Stuff like the barnacles.
Suzanne was amazing, and they did like a recorded video of them doing the classes and whatnot, so they got to see themselves on the screen.
Look. Do you want to see you? You're in the video. 1, 2, there's your hands. They were blown away. Some of them remembered that they made them, and some of them had no recollection, but they felt something. They felt like the presence of this collaboration. I think that you can put feeling and memory through touch into an object, and that has power. And so I think that kind of energy probably resonates somehow.
Just an incredible story. Well, next on the good side, a kids salon shares a much-needed boost, one free haircut at a time. From bang trims to fresh new cuts, this business meets a need and gives parents one less thing to worry about. You're watching The Good Side. We'll be right back. Welcome back to The Good Side. When money's tight, a few dollars can mean the difference between doing without or paying for what you need. The owner of a children's salon in Virginia is easing some stress for families facing financial strain. The Good Side's Sarah Shackles tells us at this salon, there's always an open chair.
You're doing a great job, Betty.
At Pigtails and Crew Cuts in Willow Lawn, all are welcome, whether you can afford to pay or not. Owner Amy Lagaro running her business by this motto.
We just say that there's always a chair open here at our salon.
It sparked the Open Chair Project, where customers can donate haircuts to other customers. Lagaro says she noticed a need during back-to-school season.
We did see a huge need of kiddos that were just not able, the family wasn't able to afford to have them come in, especially when there's multiple siblings. Groceries, food on the table, lights on, roof over your kid's head. Like, that's what's important. That's where your money needs to be going. So if it's a haircut or a utility bill, let's get both. Come in here, grab a voucher. Your kiddo can still get a great haircut. They can look confident. They can have a good time here. And you can know that that extra money you're saving is going to go to what it really needs to go to right now.
Anyone can donate a haircut to the Open Chair Project. All you need is $28, and then you get a voucher that will go on the window for anyone to use.
So it's just community helping community. I started it where I put 6 vouchers up on the wall myself. It's there for people that are walking past. They can see the voucher. It says it's prepaid. There's no questions asked. There's no shame. There's just compassion.
She plans to keep the Open Chair Project running as long as she can.
Taking this off of somebody's plate, it might not seem like a big deal, but it really is, and it really means a lot.
You just saw how acting on a small observation can make a big difference. Well, that's also the case for a perfect therapy pet.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. How are you today, Larry?
Good.
Every Tuesday is Toby Tuesday at Woodridge Rehabilitation and Nursing in Vermont. Now, that big, orange, fluffy cat makes his way from room to room, sharing purrs and getting some soothing pets from patients. Toby's owner actually started volunteering at the nursing home with her therapy dog, but she quickly realized Toby might be a better fit.
I just started wondering, I wonder if I could train a cat to do therapy work. I recognized, like within the first 3 or 4 visits, that there was something special about his capacity to sit and be calm.
Toby is so official, he even has his own ID badge. Now that's official. And that's it for us. I hope you smiled this half hour. The Good Side, real stories that inspire, uplift, and remind us. Even in the tough times, there's always another side, the good side. See you back here next week. Have a great day.